down, I'm getting down.
You may have missed the turning. Take a look at the map.
Can you see what I can see? I have to make a spoon. So this is where today's story begins. It's raining, quite heavy. Got quite the trek ahead of me. I'm not sure where I'm going yet. Well, I know where I'm going. I'm up Fan Fawr and up to Trig Point. Check out the views, although I don't think you're going to see much. It's really claggy. But I'm going to be camping later. Not sure where yet. That's going to be depending on how clear it is and the views and the rain and all that. So got a few spots in mind. I'll get back when I make some progress. How's that for a view to start off with? Shame you can hear the cars and people's impatience, but I'm going to get away from that pretty rapidly. Yeah, here we go. So I drove up as far as Fan Fawr Walk car park. It's crazy up there. There's mountains everywhere in Wales. Everyone's obsessed with Fan Fawr. It's like, I don't want to offend anyone, but people are worse than sheep sometimes. I like to do my own thing. So that's what this is all about. Yeah, it's really wet. Waterproof's on, I've got spare clothes with me. I might get too wet to camp. We'll see. It's good to see that these areas where they've been cutting all the trees down, they've replanted. Not sure how well the camera's picking up this in the rain, but yeah, all this was old growth. At one point, they've all been cut down and replanted. There you can see little trees everywhere. Cool. Got to get off this path soon onto the mud. I wouldn't normally hike in the boots I've got on today, but I've scouted this path out a couple of weeks ago and it is boggy in places. There's a lot of springs, streams that lead down. That's probably why there's a reservoir there. I can't remember the names of them now. Maybe I'll check later if they come back to me. I'll tell you. There's some springs and some streams feeding this reservoir. I may camp near one of them. I want to get to the top of Fan Fawr and have a look. It's about 2 miles, I think. I'm telling myself, slow is fast, fast is slow. Slow is fast, fast is slow. I don't believe myself. But if I say it enough, it might sink in. Because, look, I'm boiling. It's about 5 degrees, but I'm boiling. Obviously I've got layers on. I've got waterproofs on, which, yeah, if you were wearing waterproof clothes, they're never breathable. If they are breathable, they're not waterproof. It's one of those things. It's a fallen tree there, so watch out for any window makers. So here's the road I need to get. Right up that mountain. Yeah, may as well show you where I've gone. But they are padded, they are fluffy, they are warm. The biggest risk I've got is sweaty feet and blisters. But like if I was walking 18 miles, 20 miles, I'd wear boots with ankle support But I'm only doing a couple of miles up, a couple of miles down, and I'm going slow and be careful. And this is what I've got on. Probably can't see me, but waterproof top, waterproof thick walking trousers. Got my big camera today. Yeah, here's the stay, I think. It didn't actually come this way when I was scouting the path. Like, I parked up the road a lot further in that direction. There's a lay-by, and I walked up that way. There's not even a path there, but I had a look at Kamut, and there are some trails here. Apparently this is a trail, so I'm going to follow it up to Fan Fawr. Bring it back when I get closer. The weather's really grim at the moment. My hands are soaking, my face is soaking, my camera's soaking, so I'm just going to trek on, put you down for a bit. This is where I am. There's no people around. There were 2 cars parked where I was. It's like the Volvo crew, 3 Volvos there. I'll try and climb this fence now. May as well keep you on for this. It's fun doing it with one hand. And a big heavy bag. Hiya! I've got some new gear with me to test out as well today. Oops! Sorry, dropped my microphone, that's not good. Yeah, I've got some new gear to test out. I've got an external mic. Got a different camera, got a different sleeping bag, different coat, yeah, all sorts of different stuff, and I've got some good food for later, as long as I can find a good enough spot to stop. I'm not going to get drenched. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is my 3rd wild camp, and this is a proper wild one. I'm going into the wilderness. I'm going well away from people, well away from my car. Yeah, and this is the side of the... Oh, look at that. And this is why I've got wellies on. Yeah, this is the side of the mountain that nobody goes to. Yeah, can't even see any sheep over here. Yeah, you really. Anyway, bring it back soon. Thanks. That's one of the main streams. What a spot. The other thing today, I didn't bring any water. These are all spring streams, so I'm just going to boil it just to be safe. It's pretty cool, man. But I think I've lost the path. I'm going to get back to the path. Can't really find a safe place to cross without risking falling in, so I'm just walking further and further up the stream and hoping someone's made a little way over somewhere, but there's been a lot of rain, I think. So I'm following up. I'm going to cross it. Even if I have to get wet, I'm going to cross it. So this is not what I was expecting, but it is what it is. Just got to deal with it. Without the bag on, I'd jump it, but I can't risk slipping, can't risk breaking my leg. Got to find somewhere safe. There we go. This looks like easy. Right, keep you on just for this. Oh, here we go. This is going to be slippery. It's the problem with wet rocks, algae. Right. Step 1 complete. Oh, here we go. Right, can cross now. Oh, sorry if you can't hear me. I'm trying to speak loud because obviously this water is loud. I almost fell on. Right, I gotta concentrate. I'm gonna get up there. It is very windy. Progress update. Here we go. Can't see the thing. You can kind of see the reservoir with my naked eye down there, but yeah, I've gone way off the path. The river I crossed, which was difficult to cross, I wasn't supposed to cross that river. So I'm just kind of going as the crow flies at the moment, hoping for the best. If this rain continues, I'm going to have to turn back and try and set up camp somewhere because, yeah, I don't want this to be a fail. And I don't want all my gear and sleeping bag and everything to get wet. I've got a waterproof cover on my bag and stuff like that, but if it carries on like this and this wind continues, I'm just going to be drenched and it's not going to be pleasant at all. So I'm going to keep going. I am aiming to get to the top of Fan Fawr. I'm quite determined to do it, so yeah, we'll see. Nobody up here, not even a sheep, nothing, no one. I love it. Recharging. See you soon. Yeah, not much I can do about the wind. I've got an external mic.
You may have missed the turning. Take a look at the map. You may have missed the turning. Take a look at the map. I'm trying to turn out the wind. I'll bring you back when I get there. This is crazy. But the rain stopped. It's just claggy, cloudy, super windy. You may have missed the turning. Take a look at the map.
Can you see what I can see? This has been pretty epic. The wind is insane, but here we go. Nobody up here. It's so strange. You walk up Fan Fawr, it's like a line of ants behind you. I haven't seen a single person. I was off the trail for most of it, but there's nobody here at all. So here we go. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm gonna have to put something on top. Stones around. You know, this wind is insane. There we go. Right. There we go. So this is the highest point of Fan Fawr. Can't see a thing in any direction. I don't know if you can hear me because of the wind. I've turned out to the wind. Hopefully that's at least a little bit better, but it's the best I can do. I was going to go over to Trig Point, still undecided. Obviously I've just got here, so I'm thinking there's not really much point because I can't see a thing, but am I going to regret it? Probably. So am I going to do it anyway? Probably. Yeah, I'm going to do it. And just a word of caution to anyone who's got dogs or wants to come on this path: bring good footwear. It's boggy, it's wet, it's muddy, and there are sheer drops, and I mean sheer drops. So keep your dog on a leash just in case. I'm not saying they'd be daft and jump off the edge, but the one path coming up is really, oh my gosh, it's really close to a sheer drop. So yeah, just word of caution, be careful. I've never been up to the top here before. I just scouted part of the path from a different route last time. Oh my gosh, this wind is mental. Right, I'm probably not going to camp up here. I'm going to either find a sheltered spot or a stealth spot in the woods. Bring it back a Trig Point. Yeah, I just realised I didn't have my external mic plugged in, so
you probably didn't do anything I'm saying. It's not usable because the wind is epic. Yeah, I was saying, if you're coming up here on the path, bring good footwear, be cautious of dogs, bring them on a leash because they're sheer drops. You know what I mean? Sheer drops. I can't really see down them because of the cloud, but yeah, it looks pretty sketchy. I'm afraid of heights. Oh my gosh, I'm getting blown everywhere. Mountains are probably not for you. I'm going to take point and then I'm getting down. Oh, this wind is crazy. My sense of direction. I was going the wrong way again, so I might get to Trick Point, I might not. You'll find out soon enough. Fan Fawr top of it. They might get down from here. They've got no business being up here. I'm so happy. So come on for this. We did it. Never let go back. The water's running really good. Same like the build for this trip. I'm deserving it. I'm thirsty. This is awesome. Oh, right. Disrespectful climate. What I set out to do. I'm getting down this mountain now. My back is wet. Sweat, that is, not rain. I think my feet are dry, it's hard to tell. I've got a feeling I've got one wet foot, but I don't quite know how. These are brand new wearlies, so if I've got one wet foot, they're going straight back. Oh my gosh. We'll see. Yeah, still don't know where I'm camping yet. No point pitching up here because yeah, I probably would if there was a good view, but there's not a good view, so can't see a thing. I might stop in a second and check the weather just to see what it's doing, but I'm going to find a sheltered spot wherever happens. And to be honest, I'm quite fancying a stealth camp in the woods, away from everyone, where I can have a little fire. Not a wildfire, a controlled fire in a box. Yeah, I'm not going to be destroying anything. I'm going to leave no trace and do all the good things we're supposed to do. Oh, squelch. Right. Bring you back soon. But I've seen this picture, this mountain. I was studying it on a map, trying to gauge like as much information as I could about it, because I'm the sort of person who likes to have all the information, and then I can adapt and evolve to the situation as it develops. Yeah, don't do this in the clouds without GPS unless you've got a very good sense of direction, because there's no pointers or landmarks. Paths are non-existent in places. I just took another wrong turn and went off quite a bit off path. I had to check GPS map, get myself back on the track. Doing an average speed so far of 2.5 miles per hour. I'm expecting that's going to get up to about 3 miles per hour because I'm going downhill now. So that was my uphill speed. Yeah, I'm thinking this trip is going to take about an hour longer than I planned, just because of all the stopping and the wrong turns. I was meant to take 2 hours up and down. I think it's going to be about 3 or a bit more. It's very wet still, very rainy, very cloudy. Oh, poor little bird down, what's he doing up here? Poor little guy. Anyway, I'm just going to walk for a bit. Yeah, shortcuts don't always work out, especially when you can't see the path, even if you do try to work out the terrain beforehand. So I've basically come from down there and walked up here, come all the way around, gone up there, all the way up and round, all the way up there, so where you can't even see the mountains. I can sort of see them off the camera. I'm almost back down the mountain. I'm going to find a camp spot now. It was wild up there. It's still raining. I don't know if you can see it on the camera blowing, but yeah, it's not really camping weather, is it? But I like a challenge. It's part of the reason I got a bag full of stuff on my back. I could have stashed it somewhere down here, I could have left it in my car, I could have done the hike and then gone back and gone camping. I wanted to carry it. People go camping and hiking for different reasons. Right now I feel like I need a challenge, and yeah, for me that was a challenge. It was a little bit harder than expected. I'm hungry now, I'm thirsty. I know for a fact I've forgotten my coffee. I know I've got hot chocolate though, and I've got my lemon and ginger tea. So we'll find out what else I forgot when we get down, we get settled. But yeah, I'm gonna walk somewhere, maybe another couple of miles. Maybe, we'll see. I'm gonna get a sheltered spot. I'll bring it back when I get closer. Welcome to the woods.
legs. Hope I don't slip in the mud. Pretty cool in there. Right, I'm going to dig into these woods and I'll bring you back when I stop. Okay, so I've stopped. I couldn't film any of that because the rain was pouring down. And yeah, I have to get it set up so my stuff didn't get soaked. So I've got a little shelter. My chair's dry, it's a good sign. My bag's dry, all my stuff is dry. I've literally just set the chair up in the top, so I'm not going to set the tent up yet. First thing I'm going to do is have hot chocolate, I think. Yeah, maybe take my boots off. Leave my feet there for a bit. Just sit down and relax and wait till you see the spot I'm in. I'm going to take my chair out later and I've got a pretty awesome spot to sit and relax. So yeah, that was fun. Oh, I can't even be bothered to go to the stream yet. I'm glad I conserved my water. Actually, let's do this scientifically. Oh, science, gravity. Ah, don't follow that. There we go. I've forgotten a knife and fork. I've got a knife. I've got a fork or a spoon. I actually bought camping, like small packable knife, fork, spoon set. Washed it before I used it and left it in the dishwasher. So that's annoying. But it is the way. I was a bit stressed when I was packing up because I just wanted to get out of the house and leave. I just wanted to do this. Been looking forward to it for a while. Yeah, I'm settled now. Is that it? Yeah. Yes it is. It's a new stove, by the way. I've got gas with me as well for cooking on later. Can't wait to show you where I got for food. I can't wait to show you the view from this spot when I take my chair out later. But first things first, let's test this stove. And it's only in that pot just because it's uneven ground. It's a non-spill. Actually, how hot is it? How brave am I? How stupid am I? Yeah, it's pretty hot, but it's not that hot. See, doesn't tip. Ow. Yeah, don't do as I do. Sorry, I was telling my daughter, try my best not to do stupid things like that in front of her. But yeah, I've been around fire for a long time, so yes, judgment call really. That was. I knew it wasn't going to burn me. I wouldn't have done it. Anyway, hot chocolate time. Cheers. A well-deserved drink. Oh, that hits the spot. Yeah, I got some snacks with me, so first I'm going to sip on this hot chocolate. I have a little snack. Maybe chill out for an hour before I put the tent up. Oh, I'm in a
nice dry spot. So glad I brought this tarp. The ideal is a big hole in the middle of it, but I'll think of a way to deal with that later. And I'll have the tent anyway, so I'll set that up when I guess the sun's setting. That is nice. So there was a break in the rain. I had to take the opportunity, and I got the tent set up just in time. I'm sure you can hear the rain. See it running down the tarp. Yeah, it's coming down now. Yeah, if I didn't have the shelter, I'd be anchored in that tent. So I think my next purchase will be a lightweight tarp, something bigger, something strong, and yeah, I've got a 3 meter by 4 meter tarp. It comes with poles and all that, but yeah, it's a bit thick and heavy duty. It's fine for like static camping, but not hiking around really. There's smaller things you can get, so yeah, that's going to be my next purchase. There's the tent. All my stuff's in there now, in the vestibule, hopefully staying dry. Yeah, it is really coming down now. I've still got all my waterproofs on, so yeah, clap. Oh, back in the shelter, I'm getting soaked. Yeah, I want to get my dry clothes on. I've got dry clothes with me, so my clothes underneath I think are dry. I'm going to strip off, check everything out, maybe change, put a down jacket on, get comfortable, and then have a snack, because I still haven't had that snack yet. And I'm getting pretty hungry now after that walk, so yeah, so far so good. This rain's going to be non-stop. We just checked the weather forecast, and yeah, heavy rain all night, all morning. Need to do something about this. Just go and get some water now. Still got my wet clothes on, so I'll grab water, then put my dry clothes on. Maybe have another hot chocolate. Sitting here for the last 30 minutes or so, I'm starting to feel the cold. Just a quick chicken pasty to tidy me over.
After spending a good hour in the tent, I finally came back out. Yeah, I'm trying not to get wet. Didn't want to put the wets over my down jacket. My sleeves have got a bit wet already. I'm trying to just stay in the centre of the shelter and avoid this, because, oh, look at the gloves. Had to be done. Anyway, I found so far it's best to just leave it like this, and just the water fills up to it and just runs out right in the middle of the top. So without pulling it up and pinning it to a tree high up, I can't think of another way to sort it out right now. It's fine. I found a dry spot. Making another hot chocolate. My last hot chocolate. I'll have food when it gets dark. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. It hasn't stopped raining. It's just non-stop. Not a single break. So there's no way to avoid getting wet. It's just inevitable. I have to make a dash back to the tent when I want to go back in, and I'll just have to prepare by putting some hot water into my bottle, and I can wrap my jacket in it and it'll dry in a few minutes. So it's the best I can do. Even my chair got wet. I went in the tent and I left it under that thing and it just poured down on it, but I brought a few bags with me, as you can see, and I've got one on the chair, so I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good actually. I'll be boiling soon. Probably leave it roll and boil for a couple of minutes, because that is out of the stream and it's unfiltered, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. I have to make a spoon. Cheers again. Nice. I hope you don't hold it against me if I don't go back out in that rain. I might have to show you in the morning. We'll see. I kind of want to have a fire to cook my food. I sort of need to, so, well, it'd be so much nicer if I did. I can't make my mind up. By that I mean, do I have my hot chocolate, go in the tent, get cozied up and eat my reserve snacks? Got like protein bar, nuts, cookies, yeah, enough. It's not as if I'm going to starve in a day anyway, let's be honest. I've got water. I might gather up some more water from the top to boil, to put in the bottle to dry things, and then just hold out till the morning. Drink the water that's in there first, and then I can have another hot drink later. No, I can't have another hot drink, I haven't got any more left. But I can boil water and let it cool down. It'll get cold in no time. Okay. So far so good. I'm here, don't see anyone. Not that I'm expecting to where I am. It's starting to get dark now and it's still raining. So my plan was to have a little fire in a tin so we wouldn't leave any mess out in the open. I was going to use some dry kindling that I've been carrying with me all this way, and I was going to just gather up all dead branches off the floor. There's dead branches everywhere, some they all lying around. No one walks around this area, so they've just dropped, and not all of them are punky or rotten. Lots of them are just perfect for burning, but not in this rain when they're this wet. I've got a decent knife with me, so I could like bat on some bigger ones and try and split them and get to the dry wood to try and build the fire up that way, but I'm thinking I might have enough kindling with me to cook what I need to cook. I won't be able to cook everything, but I could cook the best bit. Just can't decide. If the rain stopped and there was a clear break, I'd be tempted to gather up some wood. If I can get the fire hot enough, and I've got an electric air pump and I could just blow it like crazy until it gets red hot, I could get something decent going. I could start drying off some more wood, but I don't know. I've got enough food to be comfortable without cooking anything, so. And the other thing is, I was convinced I brought a gas stove, but I've got a big bottle of gas and no stove. I'm going to search, well, I've emptied my bag, so I'm just going to look in the bottom of my bag again later. Because if I don't have a fire and I cook, I'm not doing it on that alcohol burner. It just won't get hot enough for what I want to do. Yeah, I can do with the gas, really. Gas or fire. I want fire. I want it to dry out. So I'm back in the tent. It's quite warm. I've got the hot water bottle currently in my pocket just because that side of my trousers got dripped on. My coat's already dry. It's a good thing about down. I wrapped the bottle in it within 5 minutes. It's bone dry, so that's good. It's still raining. It's just relentless. I still haven't decided what to do about food yet. It's dark out now. It's not far off fully dark. Keep hearing geese, which is weird. Don't know if you can hear them. I'm laying down on the airbed, just chilling, relaxing. I'm sure some people will think I'm mad for some of the stuff I brought with me, but each to their own, that's what I say. I brought the stuff I thought I'd need and use. I think I said earlier I didn't have to carry it all up a mountain. I could have done the hike and went camping separately or whatever. I'm carrying this with me. I can't even find the gas burner for it still. That's pretty big. And in here, let me show you. Yeah, I've been carrying that everywhere as well. I've got a decent size tripod here, which I haven't even got out or used. Yeah, this is my third wild camp. I'm taking bigger and bigger steps each time, and all I would say to anyone who's thinking about doing it and they're a bit on the fence, just go for it. There's things you're going to get wrong. Same as everything. The best way to get experience and get better is to just do it. I haven't had to bail on one yet. The night is early, so I don't know what's yet to come. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm warm. I could put a couple more layers on because I brought the extra clothes, but I don't need them. It's just nice, isn't it? Better tarp I need, the one I can get under the centre of. I wish I'd just brought a normal piece of tarpaulin which have the eyelets on the ends anyway. I know I've got a new one there in the house somewhere. I should have brought it. That's my lesson learned for the heavy rain camp. Make sure you have an outdoor shelter unless you want to be hunkered in the tent the whole time, which I don't. And may lift the tarp up higher and have the fire under it. Cook my food on the charcoal. We'll have to wait and see. It might sound crazy, but I wish I'd brought more water with me, even though I'm pretty much next to a reservoir with springs leading into it, and it's been raining non-stop. But, well, at least I wish I'd brought a bigger container to put it in, because going out in the rain is not very appealing right now. I'm dry and I'm warm. I may have to suck it up and put the wet layers back on and get back out to cook and to get water, but we'll see. One thing I found surprising when I was preparing for this trip, I wanted to get a water filter, and you cannot buy them, as far as I can tell, in any shop. You can order them, but you can't buy them. You can buy the tablets to go in the water, but I'm not going to put chemicals in my water. There's not a chance. So the only option you get then is to boil it. I just found that strange. Not quite sure the reason for that. Maybe someone knows. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that I bought for this trip, well, for wild camping in general, really came from Amazon. Like the A mattress, and this all like low end stuff, but it's been fine for me so far. I wouldn't expect it to last long, but I'd also be very disappointed if I paid for a top end and it didn't last long. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd want to keep doing this or not, but I'm enjoying it. So I think the bed was like £25, the chair was like £25, the tent was about £180, I think. What else? The waterproofs, the tarp was like, the poncho tarp was like £15. For a waterproof jacket, raincoat that I had on earlier, which kept me dry in that mental rain and wind, that was £30. That was all from Amazon. I ordered waterproof trousers, but they didn't come. I wish I had them. I did have waterproof trousers on, but they're starting to slowly let some water in it now. I've had them for a while. The knees were the worst part. Yeah, the mics that I bought were from Amazon, and then lots of the other stuff is like random things I pick up as I see them in shops, like the sleeping bag that I've got, which is the biggest change to the things I've been carrying because it's so small. I'll show you tomorrow when it's wrapped up.
I should show you it compared to the one I carried the first 2 camps. It's just mental. It's like tiny compared to it, but it's the same rating. -10 extreme, but this is a down one. Again, budget for what it is. It was like, I think I paid £110 for it. Yeah, it's not from Amazon. This was one I just randomly picked up as I seen it in Mountain Warehouse. There was a nature hike one I was going to get from Amazon, but I think all the mid-range down bags have mixed reviews, so I just thought, I saw this, it was on sale as things always are in Mountain Warehouse, and I just picked it up. I've used it in the cold already, and it was good, so I was happy with it. So yeah, it's not 4 seasons, it's not waterproof like the other one I've got, but the other one I've got was only like, I don't know, maybe £40 or something like that, maybe less, I can't quite remember. Yeah, things like the light, the big tent pegs I've got, some of that stuff I've picked up from Trago Mills. Yeah, like the dry bag I've got was from Trago Mills. Yeah, that's about it really, so pretty budget really. Like you can go lower end obviously, but this is where I am at the moment. If I get more into it and I need different gear, then that's fine. But and again, there's some people think ultralight is the best way to go or the only way to go. That's totally fine. The only issue is like you might carry an ultralight sleeping pad a long way, because you can go a long way with it because it's light, but then you could pop it because it's thinner and it's less durable. So I know there's other benefits to high-end stuff like that, like the insulation and things, thermal properties. Yeah, I understand all that. I'm just trying to find a decent balance, and I think the stuff that I'm using are more accessible to more people. Like, don't get me wrong, I could go out and buy a Hilleberg tent. It's like no problem, I could buy one tomorrow. I could buy myself like the best of the best of everything, like that. But that's not a good use of funds, in my opinion, for me personally. It doesn't mean it's not the case for other people, but I don't see the need to spend £1,000 on a tent. Like, it's all relative as well. Like, some people might think £180 on a tent is crazy when you can buy one for £50. But yeah, when I bought this tent, I did look at options, I did read reviews, same as I do when I buy most things. But I'm impulsive, as well as it's quite strange describing myself, but yeah, I'm impulsive as well as risk averse, so it's a bit of a strange combination, but that's why I like to have lots of information, so then I can just do and decide whatever I want to do based on knowing as much as I can. I don't like having set plans either, so I find it difficult to follow a set plan, because I always feel like
I'm missing out on the spontaneity of other things that could happen in that time. But yeah, that doesn't mean I can't plan and do things, obviously. I'm never late for anything. It's just the way I am. Like, I can follow a plan when I have to, conform to things when I have to, but that's why that's part of the reason I'm trying to do this, really, so I can get out with just a looser idea of what I want to do and just get away from things and explore and get out of my comfort zone. I think comfort is the killer of dreams, but it sure is nice. Yeah, I came outside because the rain stopped and it started already. So yeah, I think unfortunately we're gonna have to do snack reserves. Let me sit there a minute. Let me turn this torch off. I'm under the top a sec. I went back out. I was gonna go and find a cool spot to sit for a bit, but it's raining again, so yeah, I'm not feeling the fire tonight. I'm gonna have some snacks and chill out in the tent and tuck myself in. I'm gonna be out here by 6 tomorrow at the latest. Well, maybe a bit earlier, maybe 5:30. Geese are quite noisy. And the rain's coming down quite heavy again, so yeah, I'm going to make a run for the tent. I came in and I had to go back out because I forgot to have a pee. Still not sure what to do about cooking food. It's not quite raining the second, but it's on and off, so I'm going to see what happens. Just in case I don't go out and cook it, the plan was to get enough charcoal to blow the ash off and to cook the steak. Yeah, got ribeye steak, and I had steak seasoning to go on it, and I was going to cook that on the coals, and I was going to put some broccoli and green beans and butter and garlic into foil. Now that I'm talking about it, there's a chance I might end up cooking it, but we'll see. I was going to wrap it up and put that on the coals as well, but I just don't want to get wet. I'm not hungry. It is 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. This is what I've got left to eat, because I've eaten a load of snacks already. I've had a few drinks. I just drank some more water. So I'm going to eat these and then see how I am. I do have a thing where I'm not supposed to eat this late at night, so I'm probably going to just eat this, what I've got in front of me, and then leave the steak, and that'll be my food for tomorrow. It's pretty late now. I've just been laying here listening to the rain, just relaxing. I'm tired, so I'm wrapped up, I'm home. I'm going to clock off now. Good night. Good morning, good morning. The rain has not stopped all night. It's 6 a.m. It's time to get up, time to get out here. It's still pretty dark outside, but I don't think this rain's going to stop, so I'm going to get my wets on and I'm going to get out, pack up
trek back and get home, sort myself out. Yeah, had a pretty good sleep, pretty good night, so enjoyed that. I'll sign off when I've packed up. All packed up. Took a bit longer than expected. Everything's more difficult when it's wet. I have to remind myself that it's got to be unpacked as soon as I get home, so I haven't bothered cramming the tent in the bag. I'm just going to carry that by hand for the rest of the way back. As you can see, there's nothing left. No trace of it over here. Definitely haven't dropped the gas stove I've left in the house. So just before I go, can you see the reservoir? I'm trying to get through these trees to show you where I am. I had a plan of bringing my chair, sitting up by the water. There we go. Oh, brambles everywhere. Tell nobody walks down this way. There's a fence there. Check it out though. These are there's an apocalypse, you know where I'm coming. I've lost my stuff. Ah, this way. Oh no, it's like a maze. Let's go through here. Right, bring you back on the trail. Back on the trail. As you can see, it's been raining all night. It's actually streaming down here. This is wild. Yeah, so I'm just going to trek back through the woods, get back to the car. Everyone who watched, thank you. If you can, there's some suggestions in the comments of where I should do next. I've got a couple of places that I would like to do in mind, but obviously I can't explore the whole world, so if anyone knows any cool spots in remote areas, then please do let me know. Peace out.